Okay.
Okay,
I think it's time that we solve.
I think it's time that we solve the mystery of the German language.
The mystery of the German language.
Or at least part of it.
Or at least a part of it. Steph,
What?
why are we doing this?
Because it's cool.
Well, I guess she's got a point.
Let's do it.
Let's start.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Yes.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another Quickie Sunday.
Hallo Leute, welcome back. We are Shlomi and Steffi, and every Sunday we answer your question. So today's question is from Yashika, and the question is, what is the difference between sehen, schauen and ansehen? And we are there for you.
We got your back, man. I'll be there for you.
Ooh.
Alright, this has been bugging me for quite a while, so I'm glad you asked. And Steph, maybe you can just solve this mystery.
No problem at all.
Easy peasy, kinda.
Easy.
Yeah, my man.
I'm a woman.
Yeah.
So let's look into the meaning of the words first. Sehen means to see, the ability to see with your eyes. Schauen also means to see, but it's mostly used in the south of Germany, in Austria and Switzerland. They would use it more often than the word sehen.
So, schauen and sehen is basically the same.
It is exactly the same.
That's-
And me personally, I would use both. I have no preference. Sometimes I use sehen, sometimes schauen.
Okay.
Gucken, on the other hand, also means to see, but it is slang. Spelled with a G, but pronounced like a K at the beginning.
No.
Yes.
No.
Gucken.
What a mess.
And nowadays you can even write it with a K, which looks super weird in my eyes, but it is correct by now. What can I do? I am helpless. I need to accept it. The
Helpless.
language is changing.
The language is changing, everybody.
You cannot stop it. It is a dynamic thing.
We live in a dynamic world, and I am a dynamic girl. Oh yeah.
Here we go.
I just don't know. I'm trying to help you guys, and then German is like
Backstepping.
figuring it all out.
Okay, so sehen, schauen, gucken exactly mean the same thing. Sehen, schauen is official, it's standard German. Gucken is slang.
Guck mal da. Ein Mensch.
Da ist kein Mensch.
Right, it's just a wall, but guck mal.
Wow, it's the same wall we see every day.
Yeah.
I'm so impressed.
Auf jeden Fall. And here's a little trick for you. If you add the prefix an, to the beginning of every word, they're basically gonna turn into different verbs. Slightly different.
Slightly.
Separable verbs.
Exactly.
Something special, huh?
If you don't know what the separable verb is, it just means that the prefix splits from the verb and then sometimes it goes at the end of the sentence. So don't be scared by it. It's totally normal.
Totally normal. It's easy. Like you have the verb, then you can put one here, you can take this part and you put it back there, then like
And
it's
that's
split
it.
and you put it together, and you got the word.
But if you want to learn more about it, just have a quick look here. But let's continue with the meaning.
So how does the meaning change now for every word?
The meaning changes slightly because they still mean to see, but in a more observant or attentive way. Let's start with the example so it's way easier to
Just a
understand.
little interaction for you.
So I can say, let's imagine there is a hot chick walking around and me as a girlfriend and I go, okay, let's check this out. I can ask Shlomi, hey Shlomi, hast du das Mädchen gesehen? Did you see the girl? Or I can ask him, Shlomi, hast du das Mädchen angesehen? Did you see the girl? But I use ansehen, so it's more observant. You give more attention to it, it is less general. Like I'm not asking, did you see the girl? In this meaning I would ask, did you look at the girl?
Or like, did you check her out?
In this context, yeah.
Yeah, but it's not necessarily just to check out someone, but more like to look closely
you give
at
more,
something.
Yeah, you give more attention to something. You look maybe longer at something. The same example works for a picture, for example. If my mom gives me a picture or I ask for the picture, I can ask, oh, kann ich das Bild sehen? Can I see the picture? But if Shlomi enters the room, he can ask, oh, what are you doing?
Was machst du?
And I can say, ich schaue mir die Bilder an. Or ich sehe mir die Bilder an. I use ansehen, sehe an. Because now I'm giving more attention to the pictures. I'm looking at them for longer. And what a nice picture, you know. So I use ansehen and not sehen.
So basically a deeper look.
Exactly.
And that would work with every word?
Yes, it works with sehen, schauen and gucken. Exactly. Sehen becomes ansehen, schauen becomes anschauen, and gucken becomes
Angucken!
Woohoo! Yes, someone listen to me!
Okay, so let's hear some examples. Steffi,
Ja?
hast du schon den neuen Film gesehen?
Ja, ich habe ihn mir angesehen. Bing, ding. So what happened here? Shlomi asked me, hast du schon den Film gesehen? Have you seen the movie? And I answer, ja, ich habe ihn mir angesehen. Yes, I have seen the movie.
Watched, right? It's
Exactly, more like watched.
Yeah.
Because he's asking in general, have you seen the movie? And I'm like, yes, I watched the movie. I gave more attention to the movie. I know the plot. I know the actor, the sexy actor I've seen as well. But anyway, I have seen it. I gave more attention to it. I was more attentive when I've seen it. I'm not just talking about the ability. I saw the movie. I watched it. I observed it. You know, I took it completely in. It was a good movie.
She watched it very closely.
Yes.
Especially this sexy guy.
You know.
Okay, next one. Oh, guck mal, Steffi, ich habe eine neue Wohnung gefunden.
Aber willst du dir die wirklich angucken?
See what we did there? You see? Did you like it? Did you? Man, we're not getting paid as actors, but we're still doing this. I mean,
We're living our dream here.
this is...
Okay.
And cut.
So Shlomi uses the verb cook because he just wants my attention. He says, look, there is something in general. Now he has my attention. And I'm asking, willst du dir wirklich diese Wohnung angucken? Do you really want to look at this apartment? Meaning, we're going there, we look at it in detail, we check if it's in a good quality or not. Yeah, so it's not just about the ability that we see something or want to get someone's attention. We really want to look at something.
Deeply look into it.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's a poet sometimes.
You gotta deeply look into your soul and find that thing that you can see with your own eyes. I don't know what I said.
No one knows.
Alright guys, let's make it interesting with some complicated homework for you. How do you say in German, have you seen how he was looking at her while she was looking at her phone?
How do you say it? Write your answers in the comments. We will read them and check them.
Thank you very much for watching, guys. That was a pleasure. I think we kind of killed it.
You think so?
Yeah.
Wow.
That was on time, that was quick, that was easy, that was... I enjoyed it.
And don't forget to write your questions in the comments so we have a new one for next week's Quickie Sunday. And don't forget the usual, you know, subscribe, thumbs up, activate the bell, because otherwise we will be lost in the algorithm of YouTube. And we love you so much. Thank you so much for watching and see ya next week.
See ya, guys.
Macht's gut,
Bam.
Leute.
Bye-bye.
Tschüss.
Ciao.